Tortora, Wake Up Call, DT.com. Coach, I know that this is not how you want the season to end, but what you can say was most rewarding about the season here with this team specifically, and what you think Kelvin Sampson has done with the Houston program as well.
Well, I think two things jump out at me. Number one, we're interested in making history, and this team had a good year. And they made the NCAA tournament, and they advanced in the NCAA tournament, and added to the history of Auburn basketball by not losing a first-round game, and gave the 1 seed, a pretty good run for 20 minutes. This team's been resilient. It's played the toughest schedule that I've ever played, 17 games against the field, and just kept bouncing back all year long after tough losses. So you got to admire them and give them that credit. Kelvin is a great coach and a great teacher, and his teams rely on toughness and physicality and conditioning, and he had a number of players play very heavy minutes. I thought that our bench and the fact that we played 10 and he really only played about 7 could have been a factor for us in the second half, but it didn't turn out that way. They obviously turned it up. I mean, look, Sasser was the best player on the floor. He's a great player, and he rose up and made big shots. Mark was able to take our smaller guards and just back them down and score over them. They matched him up against our smaller guards, and he was able to make one-on-one plays, got to the foul line. We missed a lot of free throws, particularly in the second half, that were big factors. Let me tell you, Janai Broom did a lot of really good things. I don't think there will be a player that'll draw 10 fouls in an NCAA tournament game this year. He drew 10 fouls. That's hard to do. And he got we did a good job of getting it in there to him, and he got hammered, and obviously had he been able to finish a few more shots in there, and obviously struggled from the foul line, which was a factor in the second half. But I know he feels terrible. But listen, this team is not here without Janai Broom. We're not an NCAA tournament team. And that piece of adding him made all the difference in our ability to be able to continue to make history and have a good year.